Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Gunslinger Gazette, the first publication of the Gunslinger Gazette. In this series of videos, I'm going to be focusing solely on the San Antonio Gunslingers of the Indoor Football League, not the Brahmas, not the Caballeros, just the Gunslingers. So, without further ado, let's get into this week's stories. Our first headline is Gunslingers Awarded. Now, these next couple stories are pretty old, so I do apologize for getting it out late, but I do want to bring it to your attention. So the first one is the IFL announces the 2024 second team All-IFL offense. The Indoor Football League is proud to announce the 2024 All-IFL second team offense selections. Voted on by IFL coaches, this group of players has proven to be among the best in the Indoor Football League. The complete 2024 second team All-IFL offense is as follows. Wide receiver DJ Myers of the San Antonio Gunslingers. Wide receiver DJ Myers from the San Antonio Gunslingers had an incredibly strong season, paired with one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Through 16 games, Myers hauled in 72 receptions for 892 yards and 20 touchdowns. Myers was a top 3 in the IFL in receptions and yards, while top 5 in touchdowns. His performance this season has now resulted in him being named one of the 3 second-team All-IFL receivers. The next story is the IFL announces the 2024 first-team All-IFL offense. The Indoor Football League is proud to announce the 2024 first-team All-IFL offense selections. Voted on by IFL coaches, this group of players has proven to be the best in the Indoor Football League at their position. The complete 2024 first-team All-IFL offense is as follows. Quarterback, Sam Casanova of the San Antonio Gunslingers. In his first IFL season, Sam Casanova impressed week in and week out. Casanova earned a league-leading 5 Offensive Player of the Year awards, claiming more Player of the Week awards than any other player in the league. Through 16 games this season, Casanova completed 67.1% of his passes. That's 294 out of 438, leading the league in nearly every passing statistic tracked. As a quarterback with the highest scoring offense in the league for 18 and 19 regular season weeks, he threw for 3,346 yards and 75 touchdowns. Compared to other quarterbacks in the league this season, Casanova threw for 458 more yards and 9 more touchdowns than the next closest quarterbacks in each category. Following his incredible season for the Gunslingers, Sam Casanova is named to the first team All-IFL offense. The next story, Sam Casanova earns 2024 Offensive Player of the Year. The Indoor Football League is proud to announce that Sam Casanova of the San Antonio Gunslingers has been named the 2024 Offensive Player of the Year. Casanova finished the season leading San Antonio to the second highest scoring offense in the league as the IFL's top offensive player this season. Through 16 games this season, Casanova led the league in nearly every passing category. This season, Casanova completed 67.1% of his passes, 294 out of 438, for 3,346 yards for 75 touchdowns. The quarterback with the second most passing yards came in nearly 600 yards behind Casanova, while the quarterback with the second most passing touchdowns was 9 touchdowns behind. Casanova also added 23 rushing touchdowns to his total, coming just 2 touchdowns short of a 100 touchdown season. This season, Casanova consistently topped the offensive leaderboards, ending the season with 2 end-of-season awards and a league-leading 5 Player of the Week awards. Along with earning Offensive Player of the Year, he was also first-team IFL offense, cementing himself as one of the top players in the league this season. And now our next headline. First round of re-signings for the 2025 season. Now, this article is done by the San Antonio Gunslingers media team. The San Antonio Gunslingers are pleased to announce the re-signing of several key players for the upcoming season. Among those returning to the roster are wide receiver Austin Upshaw, running back Keyshawn Harper, defensive back Clifton Duck, quarterback Edmund Caldwell, offensive lineman Michael Harvey, and wide receiver Khalid Rashad. In addition, head coach Tom Menas has secured the return of wide receiver Naquan Murray, wide receiver DJ Myers, offensive lineman Isaiah Hardy, and defensive back Trayvon Wiley. Murray and Myers, who led the team as the top two receivers this past season, are expected to continue their standout performances. Coach Menas highlighted Hardy as a cornerstone at guard, recognized for his NFL caliber skills while expressing confidence that Wiley is poised for a breakout year following a season of valuable experience. Quote, our team is synonymous with San Antonio, Coach Tom Menas remarked. We live, practice, shop, and play right here in this community. Our commitment and determination remains unwavering as we set our sights on bringing San Antonio its first football championship next season. And now our next headline, Gunslingers Free Agency. San Antonio Gunslingers Free Agency. Now this is a R.J. Reed original article, so I wrote this myself. The 2024 Indoor Football League season has concluded and saw the Arizona Rattlers defeat the Massachusetts Pirates in the championship. Now that the offseason has officially begun, the future of many players are up in the air. Teams were able to re-sign players on their own roster, which the Gunslingers have already done, as mentioned in the previous article. The next step in the offseason is free agency, which begins on September 15th. Until then, players are unable to communicate with any team, and coaches are not permitted to solicit players. On September 15th, all available players are allowed to negotiate with any team they so desire. Coaches need to keep in mind, however, the IFL's veteran player rule. Under this rule, teams are only allowed 7 veteran players on their roster. Veterans are defined as players with 4 or more years of experience. Now, love or hate the rule, it is still something that coaches and general managers need to adhere to. This can make shaping the rosters difficult, as there are players that coaches want to keep but are unable due to this rule. For the Gunslingers, this is especially true. They had the best offense in the league, but the worst defense. Many of the veterans on the team are on the offensive side of the ball. Now, Coach Menas has already mentioned that he plans to do a significant defensive overhaul, which could be more veterans on the defense. Now, September 15th will prove to be a very important date for the San Antonio Gunslingers. And now our last headline, Gunslingers Open Tryouts. 2025 San Antonio Gunslinger Tryouts. And this article is done by the San Antonio Gunslingers media team. The San Antonio Gunslingers are proud to begin preparing for the yet another season of indoor football with the IFL. With that comes first and foremost assembling an athletic, skilled, and powerful team. These year's tryouts will take place in our new facility where you will be able to show your skills to our head coach, Tom Menas, along with the rest of our coaching staff. When is it? November 23rd, 2024. Where? Gunslingers Nation, which is on 9450 Northeast Loop 410 in San Antonio, Texas, 78219. The time and the registration, 8:15 a.m. Tryouts, 9 a.m. Lunch is at 12 p.m. Registration fee is $75 to $85 if you pay the day of. What to expect? Tryouts will consist of a 40-yard dash, timed cone drills, broad jump, vertical jump, wide receiver versus defensive back one-on-one, offensive, defensive one-on-one, sled and bag drills, and more. We are currently looking for all positions, including kicker. Please be sure to wear AstroTurf-friendly footwear. That means no cleats. We will provide a 2025 tryouts jersey, water during and lunch after the tryouts. And that's it. That's it for this video. And that is it for this edition of the Gunslingers Gazette. I hope you found it informative and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, please let me know by hitting that like button And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this channel. So keep your eyes out for this channel for all things San Antonio Gunslingers. Until next time, San Antonio, guns up.